Senator Orji Kalu urges National Assembly to approve 6-year single term for president governors. This man. Hi. Former governor of Abia State and senator representing Abia North Senatorial District, Orji Kalu has called on his colleagues in the Senate and the House of Representatives to amend the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to provide a 6-year single term for the president and state governors. See that 1999 Constitution, they will soon tear it. The best thing is for them to tear that Constitution, and then we will now build another Constitution from the beginning that will involve all of us. Because this Constitution that people are amending and doing all the time, I beg, 6-year single term for who? Very funny. To provide for a 6-year single term for the president and state governors. Senator Kalu is a member of the Senate Committee on Constitutional Review and Amendment. Made the call in a video interview he posted on his Facebook page on Sunday, October 19, 2025. He said the move will reduce political tension, promote stability, and allow elected leaders to focus on governance rather than electioneering. In my private opinion as a person, I would like to appeal to my colleagues on this committee, chaired by the Deputy Senate President, Senator Jubril Barao, that our members in the Senate and the House of Representatives, chaired by Honorable Benjamin Kalu, should come together and agree to do the 6-year single tenure, Kalu stated, because people are busy fighting after 4 years. They are fighting for another term. Let everybody who is coming know that he's just coming for a 6-year single term, and there will be no rancor or problems. Let us devote most of our time to giving Nigerian people what they want. You see that 4 years? I even think they should reduce it to like 3 years or 2 years. You are saying 6 years. What are you doing for 6 years? What do you want to do for 6 years? 6 years is too much. It's too long. I buy the single term idea, but that 6 years, it is still too much. Kalu further argued that the single term arrangement will reduce corruption and ensure that public officials focus on improving the welfare of citizens. If I hear, everybody needs enjoyment. I want the Nigerian people to have the enjoyment of democracy. Really? Or Jews or God, you care? Are you sure that you care? And you really want Nigerian people to have it, to enjoy democracy? No, so that single tenure can give them what they want, provide food on their table, provide adequate transport, provide access to movement for them, and security. He also urged lawmakers to consider Nigeria's economic realities when making constitutional decisions rather than copying Western models. A single term is the best tenure to go with, and that will give confidence in our democracy. We must not do what the American Constitution is saying. We must change some of those things in the American Constitution because we are in a developing country, Kalu said. According to the lawmaker, Nigerians are suffering because we want to do what the presidential system of America is doing, and our economy cannot carry it. I see a lot of people in the executive arm in a hurry to acquire more wealth to be able to run for a second term. This single term will stop it, he said. Kalu suggested that the reform could take effect either in 2027 or 2031, depending on when the National Assembly and stakeholders reach a consensus. We can start this from 2027 or 2031. I don't care. Even those that are governors now can run for a 6-year single term tenure from 2027 to 2031. 2027 or 2031, it doesn't make any difference, meaning if we decide we can amend the constitution to start from 2031 or we can amend it to start from 2027, it is for the good of Nigerians, he said. I don't believe you, Orji Kalu. I don't believe that it is for our good. Because even if you are still there for 6 years and you know that you're not going to come back for any other tenure again, it still doesn't mean that some of you will change your behavior and be good to us in Nigeria and not be corrupt. It doesn't change people's behavior. He added that this proposal was born out of a desire to strengthen Nigeria's democracy and not for personal political benefit. Nigerians should start appreciating for us to do what is for the benefit of our people. We should start appreciating you for what? For the benefit of our people. I don't care the name anybody will call me. I'll always speak and say the truth. I said that in Africa, Nigeria journalists are the best, and I still stand by it. I said that in Africa, the Nigerian judiciary is the best, and I still stand by it. That one, you fail, you failed woefully. That in Africa, Nigerian judiciary is the best. If I hear, and you stand by it, we have to stand up to speak the truth. The proposal for a single tenure for the president and governors has been a recurring issue in Nigeria's political discourse. Advocates argue that it would help curb the high cost of elections, minimize political tensions, and reduce the tendency for incumbents to manipulate electoral processes in their bid for re-election. In 2011, then President Goodluck Jonathan's administration floated a similar proposal for a single 6-year tenure, though he clarified it would not apply to him if passed. The idea was, however, widely criticized and eventually shelved, with opponents claiming it would entrench incumbents or destabilize the transition process. Critics of the idea maintained that a single term could deprive citizens of the opportunity to renew a performing leader's mandate, while supporters argue it ensures fairness and compels leaders to deliver results within a defined period. Okay, now. I do know, sir. In a real country, the opinion of an ex-convict does not attract attention. Chai, and I get bad mouth. Only Friday says, why only 6? They should kukuma add 0 now to make it 60 so that it will turn to family title. Imagine enjoying shaggy for a whole 365 days times 6 years. You get, even the 4 years that people are doing, reduce it to like 2 or 3. What do you want to do? Let somebody else come. Once you do your own 2-3 years, let somebody else come, do it, and it continues like that. It's better. Now you'll not be there for 6 years. Are you joking? Tahi Umar says they want them to approve the bill so that they can manage to finish the remaining Nigeria within just 2 additional years. You can imagine. Hi, Kai. Savannah says the only suggestion they give Nigeria that I appreciate. I beg you, you don't appreciate anything, no. That 6 years is a lot. So when they now implement it in 2027, do you know what that means? That means that Tinubu will now do 6 years when he's supposed to do 4 years. That's like 10 years of shaggy. 10 good years of shaggy. I beg. As Ambassador Peace Lover said, at the end, Tinubu may spend 10 years. Exactly the point. Exactly, that's what he's trying to say. That's the logic. That's the plan. So you can implement it in 2027. So when they implement it in 2027, so if Tinubu now enters, he will now do plus 6 years with these 4. That's 10 years. God forbid batting. God forbid batting. Proton said because President Tinubu may sit leave time. Lord says so that it will go round quickly before now go consider on her age. Don't mind them. Get them what it says. Now thunder go fire, go strike fire, Orji. Because he says so that it will quickly get to his turn to contest as president. Don't mind him. They think say everybody for Nigeria now more like them. 6 years. I beg you, reduce it to 2-3 years. You can do a lot in 2 years. Even 1 year, you can do a lot. In fact, it should be 1 year. 1 year. Pack your load and go. If you don't do it yourself, within that 1 year, they can remove you. If you're not doing well, not to now do 6 years. 6 years, go. At least don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.